lost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Second quarter now for Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it 2nd down and 11. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 35. That one good for 26 and a first down.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Back to the ground now. It's Henry. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot. He picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
Now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. In motion, the tight end. Flush to his right. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Now they bring the tight end in motion right. To throw is Jackson. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, this is a half for not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
The line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Jackson now. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Ravens have cut the lead back down to 2. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. the tight end. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Zay Flowers, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Ravens will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes this a 14-8 ball game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. Purdy now on second down, eluding the pressure right. Taking a shot for Samuel. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in
pick guy,
very
man.
good field
Playing on me,
position
man.
late in this first half.
We'll affect ourselves on match.
Charles,
Good
he was so
one.
close to
Take it to the
halftime
fucking
there. He
game. So
threw
you
the
got fucking
interception. Not only that, you do give
When I
it to
got
them in
four
plus
receivers out there,
territory as well.
motherfucker.
And they were pushing
So you
real
had
hard to try and get
different
something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Jackson on first down. He'll get this to Flowers, left side. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL.
Damn, I should make him go
It's a
under on that play, make him go
presentation of
over.
EA Sports.
Got clogged
Welcome
up.
back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number
ready.
3. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports.
But I can stop you,
That'll be a little
bitch.
too
You
hot
ain't
to
no
handle
shit,
as it will
man.
skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them because is it going to win the game? No.
I
But
hate
you
when
have
they
to
do
do
that.
something to bring some life to your sideline.
Touchdown! Christian McCaffrey.
I wish I could flip my fucking sleeve instead of
75
trying to
yards.
do
And the Niners come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. They go with McCaffrey. And this time he'll be stopped short of the goal line. He might have been out of gas after the long run. In any event, the try for 2 fails. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Purple boy. I'm gonna play your ass. I know
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown.
It's not working no more, buddy.
Really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
No more.
It's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
On first down, Purdy. Open man is Juwan Jennings. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers.
I don't know how that fucking gap was not there. I fucking whipped every
Now
gap.
his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Niners are an extra point away from evening this one up. Oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point.
That might have just lost you the fucking game right there. I feel it, man.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
Good shit.
Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. Such a costly interception. Nearly a pick six, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field.
Touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel from 6 yards away. And the 49ers have retaken a third quarter lead. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. Purdy will throw for it. Escaping the pressure right. And he will find the
just back up and keep looking at him and guard no back.
Up to 7. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 17-yard line. Henry out of the pistol. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25.
This fucking dude. Once again, my dude, the side on the right side, I do is throw it over his fucking shoulder, dude. He throw it inside.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. That ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle.